Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Mordheim. Didn't play it yesterday, I was just kind of still feeling out of it with the sore throat and all, but this time we are very much in for it. Encoder overloaded? No, it's gone away, good. So, what is happening at the moment? We are a level 4 mercenary band. We've done 18 missions now, and I think we've only lost one? I think. We've not done any skirmishes, which I think are the multiplayer aspect. We've got an amazing enemies out of action for our own ratio, which is 254. Tons of damage, tons of money. Everything is actually going pretty well. But that is probably just me talking rather too early, because bad things are going to happen, probably. Right, so the team itself, I think, is pretty well situated to go on. Just having a quick look at everything. We've already paid all the money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we are just moving on to the next day. Pretty confident. Horn Panda is recovered from the light wound and can once again take part in missions. We have 4 more days. So I think at the end of today I'm going to send the shipment. Although we do have a boatload of cash right now. So possibly what I was going to do last time was send someone off for training. That could well have been. Not Mordred. Not shocking, I don't think. Not Smiley. Oxamis I could probably do with sending off so that you can get better with your heavy armour. Which one is it? Oh, it's a passive skill, that's what the difference is. Armour proficient, there we are. Movement penalty reduction increases to 2 meters. Oh no, that's with the mastery. Reduces armour movement penalty by 1 meter. Hironi, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate that. I think I'm going to send you off on this. Although that is going to mean that I need to hire another hero, I think. Yeah, we'll be a hero down. Because our champion died last time. Quite annoyingly. So, you're off to get trained. So let's go ahead and put you in the reserve. That's not what I meant. That is. You're being put in reserve. And I think also quite possibly Vasco. I might do exactly the same thing with you. After dealing melee damage, melee hit chance increases by 20% for the next attack. Cool. So yeah, I was thinking heavy armor as well. Anyone, what type of game is this? This is... The most similar would be to XCOM. This is basically Fantasy XCOM is the best way of describing it. So let's switch you two around. In fact, let's switch you two around. And put you over there. So I do still need a hero. Right, is there anyone else that I could send for training? I could send Mordred for further training. Are there any active skills I would want, for example? Or could I even get the mastery? No, it requires 12 strength, I think. Get more hit points, that would be quite nice. Flash parry increases parry chance by 10. That could be good. Shield specialist increases melee resistance and parry chance by 5 when crit with a shield. Also nice. Combat expertise when engaged with 2 or more enemies increases chance to dodge by 10% and parry. To shoot or aim action, have a 20% chance to recover. That flawless? No. I mean, some active skills wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Mighty charge, swift charge, kidney strike, strong blow. Moves up to 1 open wound, debuff with a cost of 35 wounds, cannot use well, under 35. It's not really what I want. I want you to be able to recover health. battle plan. Restores 1 offense point that can be used to counterattack. Can exceed maximum offense points. Interesting. So if you're not moving, if you're just locked into battle, then we could just be using battle plan. It's to a single ally. Oh, that's hang on, is that intelligence? That is intelligence. Never mind. I wanted leadership, which is that one. Alright, yeah, you have loads of leadership abilities. So all allies in a 5 meter radius gain 10% more melee damage. Immediately grants an ally a free disengage. Free attack against a random target. Oh, but that costs 4 of your own. Yeah, it's not really cost effective. Intimidate could be good. Target takes a leadership test with a 25% bonus. On a failure, it is forced to flee from the user, providing a free attack to everyone engaged with it. Hold ground increases dodge and parry chance by 5% for 1 turn. All allies within a 5 meter radius. I'm hoping that these ally ones include himself. Threatened target must be engaged with the user and have enough offense points to perform a melee attack. Leadership test is taken a 10% penalty. If the target fails, it is forced to use the defense points to attack that user. He doesn't move very high up in this movement scale. Immunity to all alone tests. Oh, that's for a turn. Yeah. Increases chance to hit the next melee attack or attack skill by 10%. That's pretty good. It's for self. Melee attack rules deals regular damage. If hit, the casting chance will be reduced. Okay, so that's against mages. Defensive stance. Take a stance that ends the current turn. Stance increases melee resistance by 10%. If that ends the current turn, does that then mean that they can't take the parry stance? I guess that's if you're using like a two-handed weapon, you can't go into parry. Yeah, just none of these active abilities really appeal to me. I much prefer the passives. Increase morale by 3, 6, increase chance to pass all alone, increase morale. Reduce target's chance to pass all alone test by 5%. Oh, that's a good one. Increase the chance to pass fear and terror test by 10 to 20%. So we've had some serious problems killing the vampires who cause fear and terror. Not retreating, stun resist. Reduces cost of the skill courage by 1 strategy point. No idea what that means. Ooh. Some of these intelligence abilities are really quite strong. Increasing movement, especially when you're in heavy armor, could be extremely potent. And increasing the dodge and parry chance by 5% also. Especially the parry chance. I think I'm going to leave Mordred for now. But there are some definite options there. Shocking. Are there any other skills that you would want? I thought I took the reload card. I did take reload. It's right there. Duh. So what else do we have? Eagle Eyes. Ranged attacks bypass 5% of the armor absorption. We already have massive armor bypass because we're using a gun. Ranged hit chance when higher than a target. That's pretty often. 5% bypass the ranged resistance. Increases chance to hit with the aim action by 10%. I quite like some of those. What does Veteran do? When rolling for an injury, halves the chance of getting multiple injuries, also doubles the chance of a full recovery. Mastery. That's pretty good. So there really are quite a few abilities here. Don't really use perception. Reduces cost to flee. Don't use that. Increases initiative. Yeah, this is Warhammer themed. Neon. Flash parry. Increases parry chance by 10%, 20%. See, that is probably what Mordred needs. Which one was it? It was there. Flash parry. You know what? I think I'm going to send Mordred off to train this one. It's actually quite cheap to train too. Alright, Mordred's out. Fortuna. And I think I'll stop at that point. Still have money. I'm going to be gaining a bunch more money as well, because we need to sell off some of the fragments, but this is going to need to last us for a while longer. Right, the other thing I need to do is bring in a new champion. So we could get the... sorry, a new hero. So we can get a champion, which is the frontline brawler smashing people person. Or we could try out a warlock. Because I am curious to see what they're like. This is basically a mage, but the mages are unreliable. That's the problem, but there are ways of mitigating that unreliability. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to learn anything. I was less than impressed by the champion last time. So we're going to try Warlock. We'll hire one. Sure. That means that you're going to need a name. So let's click on you. Customization. Edit name. And we'll go with a Twitch. Yeah, sure. Under Mordheim. Who hasn't been for a while. Alpha Blades. Welcome to the team, Alpha Blades. What a name for a wizard. Oh, this is like your cloak. Blue and red. Or your hood, rather. Oh, you could even have it... Oh, you can have a hat. It's got to be a wizard with a hat. I mean, come on. Black hat. And then clothing. Slightly more armoured. No, we're going for something more plain. I'm really tempted to just make you black. Just all out black. Arms. It's got to be the swishy, roby style. Black. Other arm. Yeah. It's black. There it is. And then trousers. With the scroll. And once again, black. And he gets a funky cloak as well. Oh no, we can change the cloak. Yeah, we definitely want the more plain version. Then of course, black. And the belt. No, we just have the black extended bit there. It's already black, so that's fine. And then the loincloth. Oops. That seems to have got caught in his leg. I think we're going to go with the loincloth. And once again, if I can find it. There it is, black. The man in black! Let's hope he doesn't mess up and nuke the team. Yeah, that's true. And if he doesn't do very well, I'll just bench him. Bearing in mind that he is only a level 1. I'm not cruel. Alright, what weapon is he using? He can only use the staff, apparently. Oh, and facial hair. Blackbeard. That one. There we are. Alright, oh no, here we go. Here's the staff. So this is not who I was clicking on. There we are. The staff is a 6% reduction to Getzanich's curse, which definitely seems to be what we want to do. Melee strikes make him tired. It's just going to use usual clothing. I'm kind of hoping I can just sit him back and just nuke stuff. Give him the luck trinket. Greatly increases chance of a full recovery at the end of the battle if the user falls out of action, not stack. No, that's a consumable. I'm not going to give him a consumable. No, we're just going to leave you as you are. So I think this is going to be the team for today. You need to be... Actually, hang on. Mordred. I need you to go ahead and drop the stuff that you are using right now. Sword. And the helmet. Yeah, you're not using the items. And Oxamis, same thing. Because I'm going to need that stuff for the other people on the team. And who else did I take off? Vasco. Am I out of swords? I am. I'll give you a mace. And that, and that, and that. Right, so that's all of you guys disarmed. Tuna, you get the heavy armor. You, whoops. Tuna was using a halberd, and he was actually being pretty effective with it. Do I have a halberd to give you? I apparently don't have a halberd. Yes, I do. I'm blind. Did I take Oxamis's helmet? I did. That's what you must be using. Okay, cool. You're happy with the sword. You guys are equipped as you should be. You need heavy armor. And a helmet. And a mace. And a magic shield. And Tuna, you need the helmet. The other helmet. And Smiley should already be kitted out. Warlock, you can have magic resistance buff. In case something goes wrong, I'm going to assume that counts as magic. Look at his skills to see spells. Aha, that's a good point. His spell is concentration, increases casting chance of next spell by 15%. Spells. It's under spells. Blinding Light. Targets everyone within a 5-meter radius, so it's an AoE. Reduces the following chances by 5%. Melee hit, ranged hit, dodge, parry, perception, spellcasting. So it's just a debuff. Really? It's an AoE debuff. Can I teach you any other spells? Requires level ups. Kind of underwhelming, but we'll have to deal with it. Right, heavy armor. Oh, I'm using spears, aren't I? Right, you need to be using a spear. Because I've been having great luck with the spears, actually. They're quite effective. You're using a magic shield. Are you using a magic shield? You are using a magic shield. Are you using a magic shield? Everyone's using magic shields. Marvellous. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this, so we're going to go onto the campaign. So we have got a normal average. That's pretty good. Normal poor average for the end of chapter 1. I'm going to send scouts out once just to see if we come up with anything better. Normal poor average? No. So we're going to go with the normal average. That is the team we are sending. Let's do it.
Your scouts report to you that a rival warband has been spotted in the area pillaging houses. While they are dispersed and distracted, you deploy your own patrols in the hope of surprising the enemy.
Alright, so we start off clumped together, the enemy is spread out. The enemy will be near the Abren and Katharina's holy tomes. We need to take 3 of them. And that would strongly suggest that these are the sisters. Right, Alpha Blades is the first to be deployed. He is extremely quick. Let's take a look at the map first of all. So their cart is over there. Deployment... Wait, am I the one that's spread out? I'm the one that's spread out. That's disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4 slots there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our team is what? 7? 5 henchmen, 3 heroes, and the boss man. We have 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, and maybe 2 up here. You guys are miles away. Although you are relatively close to that. I think I want a full complement of 3 down here because this is where all the loot is. Then you guys are basically just holding this line. So in fact, where you are right now is fine. Sergei, we want you in a higher up position, so this would be a bad spot. This would probably be quite good because you're quick. This would also be good because you're very likely to get high ground. So I think, oops, I'm going to try and put you up there. Further back, you're quick. Yeah, that's fine. Right there. Smiley. Smiley's going to be quick. Smiley's going to want to be down that end. We'll put you right at the front, actually. Whoops. Buttons. Shocking. I think you're going to be in the same place as Smiley. So this is really where our firepower is going to be pretty heavy. Styx, I think I'm going to leave you here. Nimander here. Mean Wolf can come over, yeah, here. Put you there. Valinoma here. And then Tuna is going to be here. Okay. Alpha Blades goes first. And was I correct? These are... yeah, these are indeed the Sisters of Sigmar. All the mages start with a buff or debuff spell. Okay. Smiley, the happy lizardman, now a human with a giant sword. Yeah, pretty much. Shame Mordheim is set in the pre-college era. Yeah, having the colleges of magic would be pretty awesome. Like bright wizards and jade wizards and stuff. Right, so let's first of all get rid of that. And then we know where the enemy base is. So we probably want to try and fortify this building here on the left. So let's start moving you over in that direction with that in mind. We can clean you up a bit. Oh no! No we can't, because we just set off a trap. That's actually really irritating. Right, so that's the enemy cart. So I'm fully expecting the enemy to be coming from over there somewhere. So I'm going to have you just hiding here. And just end turn. Sergei, you are in that corner. So we want to try and get you fortifying up here. If at all possible. Right, so apparently we've seen some enemies. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them there. You might actually be in a bit of a fight here. I think I'm going to leave you here in Overwatch. Now it's one of their guys that we've not seen yet. Smiley. Right, this is my hardest hitting area. And we basically just want to take a left almost straight away and go down there. Although there will be some loot upstairs, but Shocking can get that, frankly. And there is all the money. Oh, there's even a cluster. See, ordinarily I'd want to leave 2 movement so that I could go into dodge stance, but this is just too valuable. So we're definitely grabbing that. Clusters are worth a lot of money. And then also those 2. And then this Wyrdstone is basically what you're selling to make money in this game. Oh, and if I do this right, which I am, I will actually be able to get into dodge stance. Marvellous. That should give you a little bit more survivability, though I don't think the sisters have any ranged guys, if memory serves. Alright, let's see where they're going. They actually have more morale than we do. That's interesting. Alright, shocking. Kind of want you going up high. Actually, one of the first things I want to do is just take a look. Because wasn't it around here that that bad guy was? Yeah, you're right there. Start again. If we put you over here, is there a stairway up? I'm not seeing one. Unless it's over there. Because shocking's way more effective when she's up high. We know that there's a bad guy here, so I think we're just going to climb up. And see if we can get into a firing position, although there's also some loot over there, which we can totally get to. So, first of all, we're going to go scavenge this, which gives us a draught of clarity. Then we're going to try and maneuver ourselves very slightly to get into a shooting position. Which we can get from right here. We could even do an aimed shot, though that only gives us 1% more chance of hitting, so we're just going to do a normal shot. Fire. Nice. And are you going to be able to reload this turn? You are, thanks to the quick reload movement. Excellent. And you can fire again. Do it. Nice. So that guy's already on half life before we've even, before they've even had a swing. Sisters believe only in armor and melee weapons. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so there's a fairly heavy presence here. Which is fine, because this is where my heavy hitters are. This is the area I'm the most concerned about. Because I've only got 2 people here. And she's the one that's almost half dead. Alright, Styxed. I think I'm actually really tempted to try and send you to go and get that Wyrdstone. There's a fair bit of it over there, and you are quick because you're not wearing armor. That would leave the wizard and the 2 frontline fighters to deal with anything that comes this way. You know what? I think that's fine. So we want to go that way, right? Yes. Is there a way in over there? That's the other question. Yes, there is. Let's just do a quick double check that we're not seeing any bad guys. We're not. That's as far as you can get, then just overwatch. If you see anyone, shoot them. Right, Nimander. You're basically just creating a front line here with the wizard. Kind of want you back here so you can go into parry stance. Because we start out so spread out, we should be more defensive than I otherwise perhaps would be. You in the same place? No. Where are you? Oh, you're that guy. I see. And you're looking completely the wrong way. Yeah, you should be coming this way. So the only way that they have to get to me is through there or through down here. So we're basically just going to position you down here and then put you in parry stance just to block this entrance in case they do try and flank us. And that's going to allow Sergei up there to get a couple of shots off. And Sergei can do a lot of damage.